here is my ranking of all 5 John Wick movies, including the brand new Ballerina. And unfortunately, in 5th place is Ballerina. I mean, it's pretty tough when you're going up against 4 of the best action movies ever made, in my humble opinion. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoyed this movie immensely. I think there's a lot to love here, and it's definitely worth your time if you like the John Wick movies. It feels right at home in this universe, it does a really good job at expanding the lore in the universe as a whole, and Ana de Armas is great, plus the action is pretty kick-ass and surprisingly creative at times. There's some really great stuff with grenades and flamethrowers. Mark my words if you haven't seen the movie already, you're gonna enjoy those. Though the first half is a bit slow and exposition heavy, and the back half gets a little cliche at times, it's still pretty enjoyable. In 4th, I'm gonna go with John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum. From this point on, I love the 4 John Wick movies, like, love these movies. So really it just comes down to some little nitpicks that helps me differentiate them. For this one, although I adore the beginning and most of the movie, I feel like the back half gets a little choppy, chugs along a little too much, and gets a little too far-fetched, especially that fall at the end. But, I mean, it's still a John Wick movie. Zero is a great villain in all of his assassins. I loved Halle Berry and her dogs being in here. And I mean, when your movie starts off with the likes of the library fight, the antique shop fight, and then John Wick on a horse versus guys on motorcycles with katanas, it's nuts. In 3rd, I'm going with the original John Wick movie. It's just a straight-up action revenge thriller. What really sets it apart is that man right there, Keanu Reeves, and directors Chad Stahelski and David Leitch, because the action, it pretty much completely redefined the genre at that point, and now everyone has been trying to chase John Wick for like over a decade. In 2nd place, and this is a very last second switch for me because for, almost 10 years now, I've cited this movie, Chapter 2, as my favorite of the franchise, but that just recently switched only because this movie just has such a weak villain. I think it has the weakest villain of the 4 John Wick movies. But I love the pacing in this one. For me, it took everything that was great about the first one and then just blew it out. Gave us more of this world, gave us more bigger action, just more. And it did not fall victim to sequelitis in my eyes. It's just that villain. Which of course leaves just one, and that is John Wick Chapter 4. It definitely runs a little long. This movie's almost 3 hours, but it's basically made up of like 3 or 4 just gigantic action sequences with some of the best action you are ever going to see. This is truly one of the most epic and bold action extravaganzas you're ever gonna see. But now I want to know how you would rank them.